I understand.
I'm 45 years old. I've been seeing this go on for 30 years. 15 years old, one of my friends, his name was Pierre, and we went on school on what's April? Spring break. We went on spring break when it was my 9th grade year of school. I don't want to cry about this shit. James Walker was the first queen that I had ever seen in my life. Was the very first queen that I had ever came in contact with in my life. I come from a Christian home. We didn't have all that. My mama, so I had never ever seen anything else that was closely remote like me. And she would come to school. She would have a jerry curl. She'd have a Petra Ewan shoes on. She would have her black and white socks pulled up. And she would, she'd have a black and white socks pulled up. She was real thick in body and really feminine. Used to wear cropped shirts like she had to. She was nothing else but a girl. But we were 14, 15-year-old kids. I was so in awe and I was so taken back by her because I'd never seen anything like that. And she said, Timothy, why you eat your food like that? You know you a girl. And I was like, what? You know? She said, you're supposed to eat your food like this. And she started. So I'm just looking. I was in awe of her.
Right.
In awe.
Right.
We went home for a spring break. I came back. She never came back. She was killed at 15 years old by some boys. They shot her dead, and she ran and she died in the closet. I cried viciously, Pierre, for so long for that girl because I had never seen anything like her before in my life. And it's just like, why was her life cut so short like this? And I heard that she was killed by some boys that had been fucking around with her, that knew where she was. Like she was a young boy that was soft, fleshy body, you know, a girl, but she jerry curl. She was black, and it was oozing femininity, oozing. She wasn't gonna be no fucking man. And I say that was 30 years ago, and I say to myself, I wonder what her life would have been like. And I wonder, does she see me from heaven?
Understood. Yeah, understood.
I wonder, does she see me from heaven and say, yes, Timothy, you still eating like a man. And that's why, Pierre, it's important for trans people to no man is going to be able to tell her story. No straight person is going to be able to tell her story. Nobody's going to be able to tell that, like, because they don't have that experience. They aren't going to know that. I can talk about it from the experience because I know what it's like for almost being murdered and killed for being who I am, unapologetic. I can't help that. She couldn't help the boys were attracted to her and following her around and doing. I saw them doing this to her. We were in school. I used to see it, and I was so in awe because I hadn't realized who I was or what I was at that time. I didn't see that because I didn't have that strength. I didn't have that. But she was doing it. She was 12, 11 when I knew about her. Like she was 11 years old, 10, knowing this about herself. That's why representation matters. That's why authenticity matters. And that's why people have to stop telling those fucking lies about like they didn't know and all this. They kill us because they are afraid of being themselves. We be the true people out here living in our authenticity And they be the fucking niggas and shit that be afraid of living in their own truth and will kill us dead because we are a reflection of their truth.
Turn me up a little bit. Turn me up a little bit.
If you like that clip, hit the subscribe button or the notification bell. In fact, why don't you hit both of them?